Good afternoon everyone, I'm KingBlackToof and welcome to the Witcher adventure game. So a lot of people I don't think have seen this. It's based on a board game and yeah, it's going to take about an hour. I'm going to switch it on to, you have to complete 3 quests, which is going to take about 20 minutes a piece. Okay, we've got 4 characters to choose from. We've got Geralt of Rivia, Dandelion, Triss or Yarpin, who has a bit of a Harry Potter looking scar up there. But I'm going to keep with Geralt because I think he's probably the most straightforward. Dandelion's not going to play, and Triss and Yarpin are both going to be AI. So there is multiplayer in this game, and also local hot seat, so your friends could play with this. We'll keep it on completing 3 quests, and we'll start the game. So I really want to talk through how you play it, because it can be quite complicated to begin with. And yeah, so the first thing is choosing a main quest. So we've got 2 main quests here. They're both combat quests. Geralt is very combat heavy. So we've got Worlds Collide. He's a peasant boy, she's an elven archer. Convince her fellow Squirtel to tolerate their love, otherwise the star-crossed couple will be forced to flee to Nilfgaard. Doesn't sound like my type of work, to be honest. The Road of No Return. The ancient forests of the west have always hidden more than their share of dangers, but recently a renegade mage has summoned a foul creature and is using it to attack travellers. That one sounds way better, but basically you can see the requirements in order to complete this quest. It's 1 purple lead and 1 purple proof and 1 red proof. And this requires 2 red proof. We'll get onto the resources later, but you can see them down here. Purple, blue and red, as well as some money, orange. So I'll choose this one because Geralt's a lot better at red and this one sounds way more interesting. Okay, it's my turn. So first of all, this is the board. Okay, we're going to be travelling through all of these different places that you may heard of. Bazima, Mahakam, Sintra, Maribor, Rivia. Okay, now what's really nice, the board does have a bit of like thematicness around the outside, and it's sort of snowing and all these effects and stuff. And I think Gwent could really use with something like this because you can zoom in, which is, you know, improves the artwork, I suppose. Gives it a 3D look. You can zoom out and play like this. So just a really nice effect that I was actually very surprised at. So Geralt again is a monster slayer, much more inclined to combat, and every character is different in terms of their resource exchange rate. So you've got leads that lead into proof. Okay, so Geralt's not very good at purple. He's okay at blue and really good at red, and I believe this stands for diplomacy, magic, and combat. So I want to really go for things that are more combat related if possible. Okay, which is why I've chosen this particular quest, which takes 2 red proof. So we've got some actions we can do: travel or fast travel, investigate, develop, brew, or rest. So I need to go to Mahakam to finish my quest. No, I need to go to Duan Canel. I need to do these 2 side quests before I can finish my main one though. Forge a magic sword for your battle, go to Mahakam. Learn some counter magic, spend 4 blue. And I could also do some support. You need to help calming down tensions in the air, spend 3 purple. So I need to go to Mahakam first, and I'm also going to try and get some blue along the way. The Mahakam is down here, and getting some blue along the way will be really nice. I also need red to finish it, so we'll do some travelling to Ard Karag. There's 1 bronze monster in the region. We'll have to fight that at the end. So I can get purple or red. Now I want blue to spend. I can spend some purple, and I need red to complete the main quest, so we'll go for red. Okay, now as our second action point, we can investigate or develop. Investigate gets you more resources. Okay, but you have to resolve the matter. Develop allows you to get extra cards which help you battle or help you in different places. So let's develop and build up our character a bit. So we draw 2 developmental cards and choose to keep 1. So we have the Witcher Medallion. Once per battle you may suffer 1 foul fate to produce 1 Witcher sign dice. Or we've got Anathema, Witcher Gear. Once per battle you may suffer 1 light wound to produce 2 attack. I'm going to do the Witcher Medallion, I think. And that's the end of my turn, which I will have to fight this monster. It's an Echinop. Has 1 attack and 3 defense. And it tells you here what happens if you kill it, what happens if you defend against it or fail to defend. If I fail to defend, I suffer 1 wound. If I beat it, nothing happens, unfortunately. So we're just really looking for defense. We could kill it if we want. We're not going to get anything from killing it. Right, so we actually managed to beat the crap out of it. And it will die, but we didn't have enough to actually defend against it. So we will suffer 1 minor wound here. It is dead though, but we don't get anything for killing this one because it was so pathetic. So we've got a minor wound and we can put that on one of our slots. And this is essentially saying we can't actually do that slot until we rest up and heal that wound. So I'll do it on brew, because I haven't got any potions, so there's no point me brewing yet. That's the end of my turn. So you can speed the game up from the AI, but we'll keep it on slow so we can see what they're doing. So her quest is Love's Melancholy. She has found a magical tome. And communication with the dead also, she's investigated. Right, so she failed that. She needs a magic symbol. And she gets to roll 3 times and gains a blue for each one. She's failed a second time. And she's managed a success. So she gets an extra blue token here. And she advances the war track. Now this is basically saying whether more monsters appear on the board or more foul fate, which we'll see later. She has to fight a monster that's near her. She has 2 attack and she has 1 defense, so she managed to kill it and she managed to defend. So don't know what she gets from that. It looks like some money. Yarpen, his main quest is the second coming of Lilith. He has required a large shield and has commanded his friend Paulie Dalberg. Advance the war track. More foul fate on the board. Now it's my turn again. So, we can't brew, but that's fine. We can rest if we want. We would like to move away and try and get down to Mahakam. So, we will... I don't really want blue, do I? Oh, I do. So we'll travel to Sheerwood. Or Sheerwood. 1 bronze monster in the area. So we've got a blue for getting there. And also, I'm going to develop a little bit more. Axii Witcher Sign. Once per battle, you may spend 1 Witcher Sign dice result to have each shield produce 1 extra attack. Rock Potion. At the start of battle, you may spend 1 token, which is where you brew. You add tokens from this card to reroll any number of battle dice during the battle. Nice. I'll take the potion. And that's the end of my turn. And we're going to fight this Drowner. So I suffer a wound straight away, which is annoying. If I win, I gain a victory point. If I fail to kill it, it moves to a different region. Okay. So, put it on develop. We'll have to heal both of those later. Roll the dice. Right. So, I don't have any attack. But I can use... nothing. We actually lost against a Drowner. They didn't have enough stuff. So it moves to a different place and we didn't get the victory points. That's the end of my turn. Let's speed things up a little bit. She's completed a side quest to head to Oxenfurt. Got some dwarven maps. Getting help from his mates. Back to me. I'm a little slow. I mean, if we look at... remember, it's whoever's got the most victory point that actually wins. And we've all got none, so that's pretty cool. Again, we're going to rest first. It allows us to remove a severe token or 2 wounds. And we're going to remove 2. And then we'll head down to, I think, Vengerberg. Because then I get to Rivia. And then I get to Mahakam. So... down to Vengerberg. There's 1 silver in the area. Okay. So we've got purple, which is going to be useful when we want to. And that's the end of my actual game plan. We've got to fight a troll, though. If we kill it, we get 2 victory points. If we fail to defend, we suffer 2 minor wounds. Okay. Okay. So I think we can make that change one attack into one defense. Yes, please. And then I'm not going to kill it, but I'm going to be able to defend, so there's nothing negative going to happen to me. It's great. That's all I can hope for, really. And that's my turn. So as you can see, it's about moving around the board. Now, developing your character is going to help you with combat, but it takes time. And so it's a bit of a mix on whether you want to, you know, try and push your objective or try and gear up a little bit, because it's going to, while other people are getting points and stuff. So again, we're going to move to Rivia. There's one foul fate in this area, so you'll see what foul fate means in a minute. So I've got a red, which is great. I am now going to, what does that do? Start the battle, you re-roll any dice. So I'm going to develop again. I want more stuff. I want a Witcher sign, really. More potions. So Zeugle's Vigor. At the start of battle, you may spend one token from this card to re-roll any number of battle dice during the battle. At the start of the battle, you may spend one token on this dice to ignore all before rolling effects for the rest of this battle. So as you saw from the Drowner, I took a wound before the battle begun. So I'll take that. I think that's cool, even though I've got something that already sounds like it. So the foul fate is going to happen. Failure. Despite your best efforts, you have failed at your mission. Now everyone will suffer. That doesn't actually mean I failed, but it's a negative effect basically. I lose 2 victory points. Each other player must lose 1 victory point or suffer 1 foul fate. So foul fates are basically just usually negative things that happen. We haven't got any victory points, so I think that's not going to actually do anything. It's great. That's the end of my turn. She chose to actually take the wound, which is weird because she hasn't got any victory points. Okay. So, we are going to go to Mahakam next turn, this turn. And that'll complete our side quest. There's 1 foul fate in the area. We got a red. Completed our side quest. Got some victory points for that. So that's completed. Okay. Now we got 3 red, so it turned it into 1 red proof, and this means that we're halfway to completing our main quest. We need 2 of those, and also have completed this second side quest first. And if we want support, we need 4 blue. So where do we need to go? Dun Canel. So we might head over to Dun Canel, wherever that is, and try and get some blue along the way. So we move to Vizima. We can't do that yet. I'm gonna keep developing. But I want one of these Witcher signs. There you go, Ard and Erden. Once per battle, you may spend 1 Axie sign dice to have each attack produce 1 extra attack. Wow. Once per battle, you may spend 1 Axie dice to produce 1 magic. I'm going to go with Ard then. That's the end of my turn. I'm going to have this foul fate. War at your doorstep. Tension between nations continues to rise as more kings and lords cultivate hostility instead of peace. Advance the war track. So another monster has appeared somewhere over there. It was a bronze monster has appeared. Fighting a bear, she's used Alzor's Thunder to kill it. That's pretty good. So currently I'm winning because I've got the most victory points. So it doesn't matter who finishes 3 quests first. But he failed to kill it but successfully defended. Okay, let us travel to Vizima. This gets us blue, which is what we need. Blue. We've got 2 blue, we need 4 to spend. So I'm going to investigate. And we're going to investigate blue because that's really what we want. I think that's magic, diplomacy and combat. I'm better at combat, but we'll try our best. So, desperate search. You panic and throw caution to the wind in a mad search for information. Reveal 5 investigation cards from one investigation deck and choose one card to resolve. Then resolve all setback cards. Discard all remaining cards. Okay. So I'm going to do it from blue. Okay. The Legend of Elder Blood. According to the Elven diviner Ithleen, a child of Elder Blood, which is Ciri, would one day save Schafer from complete annihilation. I think that's Ciri anyway. Go to Sherowed, receive 2 blue, and draw 1 developmental card. Schafer. Urgent Pursuit. Your quarry has escaped your clever trap, and now must chase them down before they escape your reach. When you perform a travel action, your roll a hero dice. If you obtain a success, place 1 thing on this card. When you have 3, you gain 3 blue and discard the card. Northern Cunning. Okay. Receive 1 blue, go to Novigrad, receive 1 blue for receive 1 of any colour for any, and 3. Wow, that's good. That's exactly the one I just had, right? Reveal 5 cards, use 1 to resolve. Yeah. Breakthrough. Among the crow-picked corpses you found that you were looking for now. Now it is just a matter of fitting all the pieces of the puzzle together. When you perform a developmental roll your hero dice. If you obtain a success, which is, for Geralt's case, a Witcher sign. Place 1 token on this card. When you have 2 or more tokens on this card, receive 2 blue, discard the card. Wow, so let's do Urgent Pursuit. I think 3 blue would be very nice. Right, that's the end of it. And I believe there's nothing in my area, so the war track just continues. So we've got an investigation card there, which we'll have to keep an eye on whenever we move. But I don't have to worry about red anymore, providing I don't have to worry about blue. Okay. So we can go there straight away. We need blue and red, so we have to go through Broccolon first. Fact. Let's do a fast travel. It allows us to move 2 spaces, so we go straight to Duncanel. But anytime you fast travel, you automatically get a Foul Fate card. So I'm going to get 2 here. So I choose red. Right. Missing caravan. Terror grips travellers in these parts. Few dare brave the roads, and fewer still ever return. Place a gold monster in your region. Damn it. Pretty tough. So we're going to investigate. And that'll get us, I think I want another blue. Witcher knowledge. The Witcher Vesemir is very knowledgeable about a great many things. Perhaps sometime spent talking to him will do you good. Receive 1 blue. Go to Kaer Morhen, which is over the other side of the map. And you receive 1 red and remove all wounds from your hero sheet if you do that. Okay, it's the end of that. I'm going to have to fight either the gold monster or the Foul Fate, and I think the Foul Fate is probably the worst, the least of it. Oh my god. Creature of legend. Frightened patrons nervously gulp their ale as they tell of a vicious monster haunting the roadways. Another gold brightener gets placed on the top in my region. Excellent. So my region's got 2 gold monsters in now. It's pretty, I think. I mean, hopefully by now you can understand how the game is going. It's about trying to complete your quests, getting enough resources, and developing your character a little bit. So let us investigate the blue. Nilfgaard Tales. A traveller tells some interesting stories about Nilfgaardian activity in Sintra. Go to Sintra, reward, receive 2 blue, and draw 1 good fortune card. I'm going to develop White Rafford's Deduction. At the start of battle, you may spend 1 token from this card to prevent all wounds, but not heavy wounds, that you would suffer from the enemy effects during this battle. When Once per battle, you may spend 1 Witcher sign to result in 2 armor. I'll take that, please. Right. Looks like we're going to do some combat. A Frightener or something else? Elemental. Okay. Wow. Every hero in this region suffers 1 grave wound. Not cool. Okay. Roll the dice. See what we get. Right. We can kill it, and we get 2 victory points. But we won't defend, so we get 1 grievous wound. Apparently I can use something here. What is it? Use a foul fate. Actually, that's great. So we're going to receive a foul fate, which I'll put onto the develop. So if we use that, we get something bad. But then, because we now got a Witcher sign, we can use Quen to get 2 shields from it. Use the 2 shields, and we managed to defend and kill it. Fire Elemental, not a chance. Pretty easy, that. Nice. So it's really good to get the developmental skills up because it helps you in that sort of scenario. But it does slow you down. I've still got the most victory points. My turn. I really want more blue, but I think I have to spend some money to go around there. Investigate blue. Savola! You have a score to settle with this old Salamandra mage. Roll your hero dice 3 times. Each time you do not obtain a success, discard one of your investigation of developmental cards. Right, so basically there's nothing positive from this at all. There's a success. There's a success. There's a success. I'm going to spend my time brewing, adds a token to all my potions, ready for later. Resolve the Frightener. Have a look what potions we can do. At the start of the battle, you may spend 1 and re-roll any dice during the battle. Yes. So, roll the dice, see what we get. Okay, so I would like to re-roll that. Re-roll that dice. Attack. Okay, so we've got quite a few things here. We need 4 attack. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can change 1 attack into defense, which is perfect. Because then we've got 4 attack. Which means that what we're going to get for winning? 2 victory points. If we fail, we suffer 2 grievous wounds, which are hard to get off. But lucky for me, we've got the Quen Witcher sign, which can spend that particular Witcher sign into 2 defense, along with the one we had before, and that's a complete win. I killed 2 gold monsters. It was good. And we got some victory points. I got 7, she's got 5. She's looking pretty tough there. To be honest though, I'm not doing very good trying to get these proofs though. I need to be moving around really, but I just want 1 more blue. The Wild Hunt. They have caught your scent and will not relent until you show them that you are not easy prey. Fight a battle. Okay, successful. Receive a blue. Successful defense, I receive a blue. I think I can do that. Failed to actually kill it. Remove 2 tokens from your developmental cards. Okay. I think this is doable. Yeah. So all we needed to do was defend it. This removes tokens from this, which is not that important. What's this then? No. But that'll do. I get the blue from that, which means now we've got 4 blue, we can actually spend it. Do 5 victory points, side quest complete. So I'm miles in the lead now. Now I just need 2 red proof. So I need 2 more red pieces in order to do this. There's no red pieces near me, but I'll just probably keep investigating. Let's rest. Take that wound off, and that's the end of my turn. War track. A foul fate card has appeared. Oh wow, nice. Gravier, an abomination. Yapin's turn. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is investigate. I'm going to investigate red. I can try and get 2. Receive 1 red and then fight a battle. We've got Protector of the People. In these times of trouble, it is the weak who suffer the most. Perhaps it is time for someone to stand up for the meek and the poor. Receive 1 red. Enemies got 2 attacks. Successful killing. For each attack result you obtain above 2, draw 1 good fortune card. Keep 1 and the rest. Okay, so I'm only going to get 1 red. But we can roll the dice. And we got 3, so we can kill it. And for every 1 we get, we draw 2 more good fortune cards, and I get to choose. So Zoltan and his band. Zoltan and the boys show up in the nick of time. During your turn, play this card to remove 1 foul fate or monster from any region. If you also spend 2 orans, remove 1 additional foul fate or monster from the region. Or Friend of the Dryads. The Dryads, I believe that's a Witcher 1 thing. The Dryads have helped fleeing elves for centuries. Now they share their secret paths with you. When you perform a travel action, play this card to move to any location instead of moving as normal. You still receive leads at your destination. That is so cool. That is so cool. Let's develop. We're going to take that foul fate card though, as well. DeVries extract. At the start of battle, you may spend 1 token and produce 2 magic. Igni. Spend 1 witcher sign to produce 2 attack. I'll take that. That's really going to help in combat. You! Nothing has happened. We got lucky there. Another one, another few as well. Okay, support. You need help calming down the tensions. Spend 3 purple. I don't have anywhere near that. Oh, that's the end of my turn. She's been delayed, she can't move. We've got 11 victory points though. Quite high up. Right, if we actually get a red from investigating here, then we've completed our main quest, which is great. Right, consequence, full moon. Choose 1 creature as a Necker. Receive 1 oran for killing it. Place a silver in the region. And suffer a wound. Okay, so looks reasonable. Got 2 defense. We can use the newly acquired Igni to produce 2 more attack from our Witcher sign and kill it dead. Got an oran for that. So let's investigate on red. An evening with Regis. A chance encounter at a herb stand turns into a long night of swapping monster stories over the glasses of fine wine. Regis informs you of some monsters in the area that could use your attention. Cast, defeat 1 bronze monster. Receive 1 victory point and 1 red. I've got to kill a bronze monster. I believe there's probably a bronze monster there, isn't there? So we'll move to Broccolon. Region is clear. There's 1 bronze monster in the area, so I'm going to spend an oran to go down there. Danger at every turn. With every passing week, the number of deserters and bandits roaming the road grows. There's 1 bronze in your region and 1 in an adjacent region. Nilfgaardian Tales. Task, go to Sintra. Reward, receive 2 blue and draw 1 good fortune. There we go, we went to Sintra and we got a good fortune. Bodyguard. Weird. A veteran of several wars, he is ready to fight at your side. During battle, spend 1 token from this card to reroll 1 battle die. When there are no, discard the card. Okay. Urgent Pursuit. When you perform a travel action, roll your hero dice. If you obtain a success, place 1 token. Okay. There's a success. So I've got 1 token on that. And that's it. We have to fight this bronze monster. Because then we can complete our quest. There's 2. That one. Band of Thieves. I have to spend an aura, and if I kill it, I get it back. That's annoying. Yeah, not bad. Pretty easy, that. Here we go, we got a red. We got loads of red now anyway. So next turn we complete our quest, and then because there's 3 quest goal, we need to complete 3 quests, and then we've ended the game, but not necessarily won the game. Depends on who's got the most victory points. So I guess you could like rush to try and end the game, so that other people don't have time to do their quests, or not, you know. Right, I might see if we can't spend 3 purple. Let's just investigate purple. A Cryptic Letter. 1 glance at the letter seal, Hodinger, and Fen Law offices, and you know you're holding something valuable. Now you just have to have the means to figure out what it all means. You may spend 1 blue to keep this card for its trait. If you do not, receive 1 purple and discard the card. Let's just get the purple. And can I spend that now? How do I spend that? Travel up here. Okay, I would like to get a red from this area, I think. Don't need it, but let's roll our dice. Ah, no! Failed. Right. I don't know how to actually use the support. But we can finish the quest. Maybe the support needs to go there. I don't think so though. I think that's just a heal. But we'll finish the quest nonetheless. We're going to get 8 victory points for this, I think. There we go. Main quest completed. We have to fight somebody. So maybe I should have brewed the potion first. Okay. So, if I fail to kill him, I become delayed. If I fail to block, I suffer 1 wound for every armor I am short. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff here. We'll get Foul Fate to get another Witcher sign. I'll put that on my brew. Okay, so we've got another Witcher sign there. We can use the... I think I could do it. If I use Quen, then now I have enough of this. I can also use Geralt Igni. Use 2 more attack. There you go. Success. News about an old friend. You follow signs of Yennefer. A rumour here, a sighting there. In the end, you do not find her, but you still learn much during your search. During your turn, play this card to receive 1 red, 1 blue, 1 purple. You also spend 2 orans to receive 1 additional. Okay. Nice. So I got a new quest. Decimated Partisans. A battered band of dwarfs needs help escorting grievously wounded elf, gnome and halfling civilians across the Pontar River. or the Valley of Plenty. The halflings of the Pontar Valley love their cozy holes and tasty victuals, but they hate being forced to share both with wandering Squirtle bands. Protect the partisans with a combat. Some other stuff. That's obviously still better than me, but that gets you way more victory points. I think that's because it's harder. I need 7. I need 7 purple, don't I? Yeah, we'll do that. Right, we can spend 2 victory points, 2 orans to complete that one already. And the next one was defeat a monster. See, 1 of each. And that's the end of my turn. Let's defeat the silver. I'm not a coward. The Fledder. Before rolling, suffer 1 wound, leave 1 victory point and 1 oran. Failed, I suffer 1 grievous wound. So, okay, 1 wound. Let's put it into Brew. Roll a dice. So we've got 2 attack. 2 defense and 3 attack. Perfect. That's a win. Side quest complete. So now we just need purple and purple. That's it. Just need 3 purple. So, end my turn. So we've got to head over to Oxenfurt. Is where we're going to head. Oh, more monsters. Keg. We got a keg. Okay. So we need to head over to. Is it Vizima? Yeah, it is. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong persons. So we need purple as we go. So let's move on. Move down to there, then down across there, then back up there. So that'll get me 3, which is enough actually. So we'll move on to Sintra. Cost me 1 oran, and there's a foul fate and a monster there. Let's roll our dice. Get some blue from this. If we win, we did. Excellent. Right, letters. I'm going to investigate. I'm going to investigate red. The reason for this is because I've got enough purple to get me through. So investigate red. A meeting with a bounty hunter. He hunts men. You hunt monsters. Your prey differs, but the hunt brings you together. You meet from time to time to exchange information. This time, he gives you a valuable tip about the fierce beasts lurking in nearby mountains. Beat a silver monster. Receive 1 VP and 1 red. Okay. Arrakis. Roll the dice. Right. I think we've got enough to win this without too much issue. Excellent, there we go. Receive 1 red and 1 oran. And that's it. End of turn. I got 28 victory points at the minute, which is more than a lot of people. So really, at this point, it's my interest to end the game, because then I win. Someone else could end the game, but then they would lose. It's about how many victory points you got. Okay. Right, consequence. Place 1 thing on your table to travel. Oh yeah, down there. So let us move to. Okay. I want to go to Maribor, so we'll do a fast travel to Maribor. That's going to get us, I think, 2 Foul Fates. So, war at your doorstep. Advance the war track. So a monster appears somewhere. Okay. And the last thing I want to do is I'd like to brew, I think. But I can't. I need to rest first. Right, foul token. Restless nights. Troubled thoughts cloud your weary mind. You manage only a few moments of fitful sleep during the night. The next time you perform a rest action, do not resolve it and discard this card instead. So that's a pretty painful one. A monster. Silver monster, a wraith. Not sure if I'll actually manage to do that. I can defend against it, but I guess is what we want. We won't. Yeah, magic. What? Yeah, so nothing bad's gonna happen, but nothing good happened either. I could have gotten rid of a grievous wound or a wound. I don't think I had any though, so it's fine. Oh, she did a main quest. Got 21 now. I'm done. Oh, there's a new quest. She jumped up a lot there, hasn't she? He's completed his quest too. Okay, nice. Still in the lead, so feeling pretty good. Okay, consequence, suffer a wound. I get to choose where I put it. Yep. Put it on there then. Right. I think I might only have one thing. I've only got one action because I was delayed, so we'll head to Vizima. That should be the end of my particular quest. I need purple. Foul Fates. Downpour. Dark clouds hang over the region. The torrential rains make it impossible to get anything done. Become delayed and suffer one foul fate. Put it on develop. I plan on using that for a while. Let's roll our dice, see if we get some. If we win this one, which we didn't, then we get some blue, I think. Oh, main quest done. We didn't support anyone. Convincing the elves, but we don't need to. Good fortune. Yorvath! A run-in with Yorvath should have left you dead, but it seems you share a common goal. He is willing to share information with you. When you perform Investigate action, play this card to draw 2 additional Investigate cards. Choose one to resolve and discard the others. If you also spend 2 orans, resolve all Investigation cards instead. Wow. Cool. Fine meal. An evening of good beer and delicious food gives you a new perspective on things. During your turn, play this card to remove 1 wound and 1 foul fate from your hero sheet. You spend 1 aura and you may remove 1 grievous wound instead of 1 normal wound. Nice. Brew. Let's get rid of brew. I do plan on brewing. Wow, I got 44. And my final 3rd quest, the Vi of Maribor. Disturbing tales of giant centipedes have been coming out of Maribor. You hope that someone hasn't found a way to recreate one of Alzor's greatest horrors. Or of dwarven make. Your blade has grown worn, chipped after many years of using your hand. It's time to get a new sword, and the only ones worth getting come from the forges of Mahakam. Okay, so it requires 2 red, or 1 blue and 1 red. Track down some rare, go to Dolbloff Arna. Collect fans, defeat a monster. Spend 3 orans. Right, we'll choose the Dwarven Sword. I think that'll be easiest, because I got to spend 4 purple there, and blah. So we're nearly good with blue. We're going to get a lot of blue there, so we really want to try and go for red. That's the end of my turn. We can fight a Graveir or whatever this is. Let's do whatever this is. A Bargheist. Okay. Now if we do manage to kill it, that's one of our particular quests. My quest completed, which is great. Roll the die. What the hell's happening there? Okay. Let's see our good fortune. Well, we can definitely... There should be something we can do. Produce one... Yeah, I'm going to do a foul fate. Put a foul fate on my character. But it also gives me an hard sign, and that'll ensure that I win. A bit over the top, maybe, but that allows me to use the Quen shield to produce 2. Basically, a lot of these fights are winnable now. So there you go. We've got some more of that. A fine meal. No, we're fine with that for now. So where's Dolblafana? There's my ending of the quest. Dolblafana is over there, so I am there. I need to move 2, 3. I need to move 3. I've been delayed, so that's the end of my turn. So apparently Triss, Yarpin and Dandelion, they all have different sort of things. They were doing similar things, but they are better at other things. Like I know Yarpin's good at diplomacy, and he has something to do with instead of brewing, she's got prepare, and Yarpin's got command. So they do slightly different things, but they don't have enough as many combat dice, so it's a pain. Yarpin might do. He might be well, lad. Seems alright though. My turn. Okie dokie. So we need red again, do we? There's no red on the way. Actually, we can go down here, can't we? To Mahakam. I'll get us a red. And then hopefully when we move, we'll be able to get our 3rd token, which gives us 3 blue. No, again, damn it. Right, I can't use that, unfortunately, because it's not combat, so... We failed again, but we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Brew. And that's it. A nice, simple turn for me. I'm going to end my turn. But it's coming close to the end now. Been doing it for about 45 minutes. And we've just got to make it to Broccolon. Oh, no, sorry. Dolblafana for me. And then back to Mahakam and we're done, I think. I should have enough red. And I'll get some blue, hopefully, along the way. Not a problem. But don't forget, we only win if we've got the most victory points, which I do believe we have. So... Go to Vengerberg. On a fast travel. Foul Fate. Nothing happened. Foul Fate. Bandits. Spend 2 orans or fight the battle. We'll obviously fight, won't we? I just need shields. If I fail, I suffer 2 wounds. I'll add in 1 Foul Fate. Actually, no, let's get the bodyguard, otherwise I'll never use him, will I? I want to re-roll that one. Nice. Bodyguard's not doing a good job, is he? Right, sort this. Sort this. Quen. Easy. Okay, we... Yorveth again, nice. Sure. Fevered Contemplation, Zoltan's Anecdotes, or Sore Joints. Zoltan sounds good. Zoltan has many tales to tell about his many careers, businessman, jeweler, merchant, name a few. His most interesting stories, though, are about his life as a soldier during the Nilfgaard War. Receive 1 and 1 red. I would like blue. Okay, and that's it. Drowner. Should be pretty much dead. Drowners are easy. Okay. We're going to move straight to Doblefana. That'll complete our side quest. And we get a blue from it, which then gives me 1 blue proof. We don't even need that investigation thing, but we'll do it anyway. We did win. Success. We've got 3 blue there, which is crazy good. And I will just brew. Finish it off. At the end of my turn, I will do a foul fate. Bushwhacked. You haven't even travelled out of the sight of the town when Dijkstra's men appear before you. Time to choose if you're going to give up what you know or fight your way forward. Spend 2 thing or do the fight. 3. I would never give up information. You're mad. You're mad, sir. All we need to do now is get back to Doblefana because we've got 1. We don't have. Oh no, it's not mine. That's not mine. It's someone else's. We've got 1 red and we've got 1 blue proof, and that's it. He's got the most victory points. It's looking like me. There's no difficulty in this game, it seems, but the different characters do play slightly differently. Generally, I guess the same idea is probably true for all. Right, let's fast travel. We can get to Rivia. Our fate. Dangerous times. Each day is more dangerous than the last. And even the most skilled and able live in the shadow of death. Each hero rolls a hero dice. Each hero does not obtain a success suffers a wound. Okay, I did not. I receive a wound. But I'm Brew. I don't plan on doing that anymore. Foul fate. Poisoned. You didn't taste anything different in your stew the night before, but by morning your tongue was swollen and your stomach cramped. Flip all wounds on your hero sheet to grievous wounds. If you have no wounds, add 1 wound instead. I got 2 grievous wounds here, which is terrible. Really bad. I got 1 action left. Yeah, we'll do that. Confirm. I just want to feel nice, feel good. Rest. A nice meal we had there. Let's just rest. Want to feel good. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. I had a restless night. We didn't actually manage to do anything. Illness. So for 1 grievous wound, discard 1 of your developmental cards. Or discard a card, please. It is not very good. Right. So that is pretty much the Witcher adventure game. It's got some nice ideas towards it. Playing it on a board with friends, you might be able to speed things up. You know, this is quite fast. But I don't necessarily think there's as much replayability in it as possible. I always seem to have massive amounts of victory points. I don't particularly. Maybe Geralt's just easy mode. Probably is. No me. So we'll head over to Mahakam. We can now complete our quest and get our massive sword done. There we go. Our 3rd quest has been complete on turn 21. We can draw some of this. Siegfried of Denizale. You and Siegfried may not always see eye to eye, but he has offered his assistance nonetheless, and it would be foolish of you not to take it. During your turn, play this card to remove up to 3 foul fates from your hero sheet. That's really good. If you spend another 1, you remove another 1 from the region. Goal complete. So everyone else gets 1 more turn. See if they can beat my victory points. But it doesn't look like they'll be able to. I guess if Yarpin can get another 3 victory points, he comes in second. He did! Nice. So, the game has ended. I came first. I had 64 victory points, completed all 3 quests. They only completed 1 quest each, so the AI seemingly quite slow. There's no difficulty, like I said. Against human players, I imagine it could be a lot more difficult. So, definitely some more challenge when you're playing against human players. And again, you can play online or hot seat with friends. And there is an actual physical board game of this. So, hopefully you understood that. It's basically just about going around, getting these resources, and then completing quests, and so on and so forth until the game's over. Then you see who's got the most victory points. So, thank you for watching this video. I know it's been about 56 minutes, about an hour. I did say it would take about an hour. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care.